Hello everyone, welcome back to Playlist Pop, where pop music never dies. My name is Edward, and today we're going to be talking about Smile by Katy Perry. Smile is Katy Perry's sixth album and also the follow-up to her fifth album, Witness. Witness was not the best time in Katy Perry's life along with her career because that was the time when the world pretty much turned their back on her. A lot of criticism, a lot of hate. Question was, what was Katy planning on this new album? Before Smile came out, she did start to release different songs in 2019, and she even did a collaboration with Final Fantasy for their mobile app. She released a song called Immortal Flame, which is super good, and if you have not heard it, I highly recommend checking it out. Along with being on American Idol, being engaged to Orlando Bloom, announcing that she was pregnant, Katy Perry was in a way better place compared to Witness, and everything was just going really well. And with everything going on in the world in 2020 with COVID and a lot of artists delaying their albums, she did decide to release her album, and she really started using that to her advantage and really got creative with it. So this is a very pop album, I guess you can say, kind of going back to her roots in terms of Prism and Teenage Dream. She likes to describe this album as journey towards the light with stories of resilience, hope, and love. So I'm gonna go ahead and go track by track, tell you guys my thoughts, my feelings, my opinions on the songs, and we'll just go from there. So here we go. First song, Never Really Over. First song that she ended up releasing, I guess you can say it was a buzz single. Pop masterpiece, a classic, a song that deserves so much better. And in the video, which by the way, the video is amazing, it's stunning. The video is very Prism, the aesthetic, nature, and the sound of this song really gives me Teenage Dream, which is a really good mix. This song was so meant to be a huge big hit for her, a big comeback. It's a shame that it didn't hit #1 or at least hit top 10. I love it so much. I especially like that part. Just because it's over doesn't mean it's really over, and if you think it over, maybe he'll be coming over again, and not to get over. It's so good. You know what? We have it. It's a great song. It's a classic, and I'll just leave it there. Next song, Cry About It Later. So as we know, in 2020, there was a lockdown on the world, and we really couldn't go out. We really couldn't go to concerts. Katy Perry had this really creative way of making her album a visual, have a music video for almost all the songs, and this was one of the songs that ended up getting a music video, which I really liked. She's like a witch going out. I don't know who animated this video and did all that, but damn, they did incredible. I really like when the song gets to the bridge because the instrumental just, you can't help but really get into the song even more, like really feel it. Definitely would have made a great single. Another one of my favorites. Next song, Teary Eyes. So if you know me, I really like dance music to cry to. This is one of those songs, like it's such a dancey, great pop song, and the message behind it is don't let those teary eyes get you down, just keep fighting, keep going, and don't give up. And this was another one of the songs that did get a music video, but in this music video was pretty much a behind the scenes of the photo shoot that she did for Smile. I think this would have made a great single, maybe single #2. But oh well, it is what it is. The message, the production, love it a lot. So the next song, Daisies, and this was the actual first single off the album. This was also the song that pretty much announced that Katy Perry's baby was gonna be called Daisy and that she was having a girl. It's a really nice, naturey type of video. When I first heard this song, I really wasn't that into it. Like I liked it, like especially that chorus when she goes, Daisies, Daisies, you know, that sound effect that she uses. I think that's so cool and a nice add on the song. It's pretty much a song about her following her dreams and how a lot of people did not believe her, use all the negativity that they threw at her. Sure, there's gonna be people that may not believe in you, but you just gotta make them believe in you, right? Like you gotta make them believe in what you see in yourself. The song has definitely grown on me. It's a really great song and I love the message behind it. Next song, Resilient. This was one of the songs that got a music video and it's so cute. You basically see her journey trying to make it in the music industry and all the way up to when she had her baby Daisy. Obviously there's more to the story than the 3 minutes that we got from the song in that video, but it's really cool to kind of get a summary of what it took for her to get where she is today. It's definitely probably the second or third song that took me a while to get into. I like the message behind it, I wasn't really sure about the production. So the next song, Not the End of the World, probably the most darkest song on the album, at least in terms of production, but the lyrics pretty much hold a very hopeful feel to them. In other words, even though sometimes things don't always work out the way you want them to work, there's always another way to get through it. The production definitely reminds you so much of her song Dark Horse from Prism, along with another song that she wrote called Black Widow. I really like this song, especially when production kind of gets like a little more darker. Ooh, I love that beat. I love the sound. She did film a music video for this song, and it also featured an actress. I think her name was Zoe, mistaking her as Katy Perry because they almost look identical. So that was pretty cool to add in the video. It wasn't my favorite video, but I thought it was cute. Next song, Smile. I'll be honest, it is my least favorite off the album. It doesn't matter how many times I try to hear it, I cannot get into it. And it's not the lyrics, I feel like it's just the production. Like something's missing for me to really get into the song. I did like the video, I thought it was cute, her being like in a video game, playing as herself, and just that whole aesthetic of it. But sadly enough, not even that was enough for me to get into the song. It might be a slow grower for me, but regardless, I will say it is my least favorite off the album. Next song, Champagne Problems. And this is another one of the songs that did get a music video. Katy Perry looks amazing. If I remember correctly, she had like red hair or red brown hair. It was a really beautiful hair color on her. I loved it. This is definitely one of those songs that I think it's a grower for me, because even now I'm like, but then I'm like, yes, it's not a bad song. I don't hate the production. I just feel like it's a song that's taking its time to really grow on me. So I'll just leave it there. It's a grower. So the next song, Tucked. I think that's how you say it. One of my top favorites. It might be my #1 favorite off the album. It's so good. It's classic Katy Perry, very teenage dream. And the video that this song got was really cool. It was like a comic book of, I guess, her being in love with broccoli, but then she sees the guy next door, which is like this candy that has like muscles. Broccoli finds out that she was cheating on him with the candy, and the broccoli and the candy hook up. Yeah, it's like this really crazy bizarre thing, but I loved everything about it. I thought it was so awesome. This song would definitely made a great single, especially for those who really love Katy Perry's Teenage Dream sound, because this definitely does give you that. It's such a classic. It's such a great song. Next song, Harley's in Hawaii. Before the album came out, that was a buzz single. It sadly did not do well. I feel like this song deserves so much better. It's such a great song. The production's different than what you would expect from Katy. You and I, like that. God, her vocals, it's so good. And let's talk about the video. The music video that this song got was just amazing, so beautiful. Then again, there wasn't really much promotion for this song, so I guess it's understandable. But regardless, I think this is an underrated gem that people slept on. It's such a great song. It deserved better. Next song, Only Love. And this song is basically saying, I'm just gonna choose love over hate. There's more depth into the song, but that's just like the whole summarize of what this song is about. Probably not one of my favorites off the album, but now that I started re-listening to the album a few more times, it's definitely grown on me, so I'm gonna leave it at it's a grower. So the last song, What Makes a Woman. As it starts, it sounds like a country song, but then when it gets to the production, it gets more like poppier. What I really like about this song and why it's a great way to end the album is towards the end she says, "There it is, Catherine." In other words, she found her smile, and that was like the whole meaning behind the whole album. Fighting through, not giving up, and in the end, she ended up finding happiness. So there were 3 versions of this album released. The Target edition, which had a message from Katy Perry pretty much thanking her fans, and it also had an extra song called High on Supply, which was super awesome. Really liked that song a lot. There was a fan edition which came with I think 4 or 5 different album covers of Smile, and one of them included a fan-made version of the album, which probably is my personal favorite of out of all the covers. It included the singles that were released before Smile that didn't make the album. So what can I say about Smile? It's a great pop album. It's definitely an album where Katy Perry went back to her roots in terms of Teenage Dream and Prism, and how now she's in a better place. She's now a mother, soon will get married to Orlando Bloom, along with her being on American Idol. So it's really great to see just how much her world has turned around and just gotten so much better for her. But I really do admire Katy Perry, because despite all the hate when Witness was released, she came back, she kept going, she continued to make music and things just got so much better for her. I do still believe that Katy Perry can come back on top. I mean, how many artists have we seen not really do good on an album and then they release a certain song and then they're back on top again? But you know what? It doesn't really matter at this point. What matters is that Katy Perry's happy. She's living her best life. She's doing well. And I'm excited to see what Katy Perry would do on her next album. So let me know in the comments, you guys, what was your favorite song off Smile? What's the song you wish was a single? And what's a song that you think deserves so much better? It's never really over, isn't it? If you did enjoy this video, don't forget to hit like and also subscribe for more videos. I did open a TikTok account, so you can also follow me on TikTok, and I'll be doing other videos in terms of pop music that you can follow and keep up there. I also have an Instagram and a personal TikTok account that you can follow. The links are down there as well. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you when I see you. Have a good one. See you soon.